Hello everyone, my name is Dan. So today I'm going to talk to you about my experiences with Tinder. So for those of you who don't know, Tinder's an online dating app, and the idea is you're presented with pictures of people. And you can either swipe right to like them, or you can swipe left to pass on them. And based on this information, Tinder will match you up with people who have both swiped right on you. And after that, you can send people a message, set up a date, get married, everything you'd expect from an online dating app. And as a programmer, I personally think this is a great thing, because as much as I'd like to meet my future wife at IBM, I'm not going to hold my breath waiting for it to happen. So, what prompted me to download Tinder? Why didn't I just meet a woman in real life? Well, in May I was dating this one girl who I tutored at university. We were dating for about a month, and I tutored her for 4 months beforehand. So we had known each other quite well. And I noticed she always flirted with me during these sessions, so I said, screw it. I'll ask her out and see what happens. And even though things didn't work out between us, I'm glad I did that. Because we did date for a while, but for whatever reason, she faded away. She didn't feel the same way. She started ignoring my texts, flaking out on dates. So, at first, I felt genuine despair about losing this girl who I was genuinely interested in. And then after that, it was just pure anger. So guys, what do we tend to do when we get angry during a breakup?
Beer.
Beer, yes. Beer is when you get besotted, of course. Well, for me personally, I tend to go crazy with self-improvement. So, I told myself, push myself even harder in the gym. I'd become Spartan. I'd date 20 women at a time. I also told myself that I'd be a strong, independent man who don't need no woman. And this is an over-exaggeration, but it helped me grow in a sense. It forced me to do some new things. I signed up for Toastmasters, first of all. I started to do salsa. Dancing was something I was petrified of before. So breaking up with her really gave me a kick in the ass to start doing things. And then one of those things too, downloading Tinder. Started swiping. A lot of the time at work, in fact, during my first month, since there wasn't much to do. So, without further ado, I'm going to highlight the types of people you can expect to meet on Tinder. Now, I apologize in advance for the biased perspective. Keep in mind, I'm only one man, and I'm sure men are just as guilty of this on Tinder. So, types of women you can expect to meet on Tinder. Number 1, the one who doesn't respond or gives one-word responses. This is by far the most common type of person you can expect to meet on Tinder. And I can't even blame the ladies for this, because they just get flooded with shitty messages like, hey, what's up? Just no effort whatsoever. So they can't possibly respond to all of these. And as for the one-word responders, I had lower patience for those. There was one vegan girl I was messaging, actually. And I asked her, if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be? And she said, haha, London. Now, I wasn't overly enthusiastic about that response, so I tried to tease a better one out of her. And it was clear she wasn't invested in the conversation, so I gave her a recommendation for her travels. I said, what did I say? I got besotted last night, so it's difficult for me to come up with this.
Hawaii?
No, I said, you should aim high, but not too high, because the last vegan who climbed Mount Everest died. She wasn't a fan of that response, and she unmatched me immediately. Number 2, the one who's shameless about being crazy. So, the nice part about this person is they usually out themselves as crazy before you actually meet them. So I was supposed to meet up with one girl at a music festival, at Festival in Toronto. And before we even met, I felt my phone just vibrating nonstop. So about 2 hours later, I'm at the music festival. I pull out my phone, and I just see the message get progressively crazier and crazier as it goes on. First, it was reasonable, like, hey, what's up, where are you? And then it was, screw it, ball's in your court, you asshole, I don't want to meet you anyway. So a little bit of sour grapes going on. Anyways, we didn't end up meeting. And then the third type of person, so the one who's secretly into single dads. Okay, this isn't really a type, but I thought it was a funny story anyway. So I have a picture of me and my 5-year-old cousin on Tinder, and he looks a lot like me, so girls often ask, is that your son? Which is a reasonable question, because who wants to be saddled with the responsibility of raising someone else's kid at 20? So Anyways, this time I tell her, yeah, it's just my cousin. She says, oh, that's too bad. I only date single dads. How do you react to that? And then number 4, by far the most rare type, someone you're actually interested in. Someone who's actually interested in you. Believe it or not, it is possible to find someone like that on Tinder. It's hard, but it's where I found my current girlfriend, actually. And she's someone who values my strong opinion. She's someone who actually likes my blonde hair and blue eyes. So you can do it. It's worthwhile. So anyone who's on the fence about online dating, I'd recommend giving it a shot. You have nothing to lose, everything to gain. Thanks.